Hello guys, and welcome back to Beneath the Surface. And today we are here with the one and only Justo.
Yo, what's going on?
So, do you want to start off with how we know each other or not?
I don't mind still.
Okay.
I know.
So we could touch bases. I'll start off.
Go on.
So, I've known you in my mind. Obviously, I've been in America for some years, so we haven't always had our friendship as, I don't know if I would even call it as a friendship. I always saw you as an older, but yeah, cool. Not older in age, but you gotta have the respect. But since I used to live in South Kilburn, well, I lived in I'm about to say
The precinct.
I lived in Precinct, and you lived in South Kilburn, which was across the park.
Yeah.
And I always remember going over there and you was like outside either just chilling or making someone laugh or I don't know. Around them times I don't really feel like you was rapping. I wasn't
rapping them times.
Because I feel like I was probably like 11 and you probably was like 18.
Yeah. No, actually I was rapping them time.
Was you? Okay,
yeah, I was rapping them time. I was.
But I remember it used to be like, it's crazy because like a lot of other people from South Kilburn have resurfaced and other people will come to me and be like, you remember him? Or they will buy different names like Seabiz, for example, like him being Cowboy. Right. I never really remembered him growing up. But like I remember you being there, I remember Shavane. Yeah. I do remember a little bit of Ricks. Just a tad, and a couple of other people, but obviously like the girl side, Wendy, Keisha, all of them, and then the youngers, my uncle that used to be around Kaney and them. I always remember you being like full of life, and I feel like your personality hasn't changed. And first, I would like to just give you your props for still doing your thing. Like,
come on, thank you, man.
Yeah, me and my friend was beating one of your songs. You know the one where you got the mic,
my side.
The one where you're in the park, right? Yeah, my side. And we was like, looking around like, ain't them blocks broke down now? They're still not.
Nah, you know what? Yeah, the blocks are like the block is basically padded up now.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
But it kind of looks mad over there still. And I'm still active, but it still kind of looks mad.
But it's a look. They're just trying to get everyone out at this point. Because I remember my brother's gran lived on the same part as
same block as me, actually.
Yeah, same block as you. Yeah. And I remember like, so that block's gone though.
No, that block is still.
Oh, that block's still there. It's
active? Still there because there's still people still living in there.
Okay.
Only I'll say like there's probably like 4 people in that building now.
Okay, so they're just like slowly trying to get the people out. The 4 people that's left must be pissed though.
Oh man, I would like to be one of the 4 to stay on that block. Yeah, of course, man. Like that's my childhood, man. That's my block. I really love that block. You know what I'm saying?
But without everyone else there?
Listen, it would have been perfect. For, you know what I'm saying?
For real.
You know what I mean? Like not a lot of people there.
But you ran that shit anyway. You didn't need everybody to leave. Fact. Okay, I'm going to start off with a gift.
Okay.
Because I have a gift for you. So I have this hat. And I have a t-shirt from Gangland. It's the brand.
Thank you.
Based in West Northwest. So I don't know if you've heard of them before, but yeah, you can keep the bag if you want.
Yeah, let me put it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for that, man. I really appreciate it. Man.
Put down your sides.
Yeah.
I was going to get you some ice cream. Because I remember, when the ice cream truck always used to come to South Kilburn, you used to buy us ice cream.
Ice cream
all the time. Used to buy everyone ice cream. Even some of the men that didn't have no bread.
Yeah.
For real, because some niggas used to be outside just trying to play money on it.
Yeah.
When the ice cream truck came,
boom, who
I
wants
would
ice
actually
cream?
walk over to you like, pocket a little £1-2. But yeah, so if you've watched Beneath the Surface before, then you know the concept of the podcast is that we ask each other questions, but it has to be questions that are a bit more beneath the surface, not the regular schmegula. So we both wrote 5 questions. Well, you wrote 6. I think I put all 6 in there.
Yeah, I think
we're going to start off with a question, but before the question, we're actually going to take a shot
of your
Zenju juice. How you said it in your in the session?
But what did I say again?
I think it was like
Zendi, what?
I can't remember how you said it.
But yeah.
Zenju juice.
Yo, it's like a juju juice still, I can't even lie.
That was it.
You know what I mean?
That was it, for sure. You guys
but that kind of mashed them up that day, you know? It did it.
Mash up?
Listen,
I
did you not
watched it, but I never really...
Did you not see the way they were... Yo, they go into a heated conversation
saw that.
where Me and Rix were just out of it. We're just sitting back like, right, boy.
Chilling.
You know what I mean? Hold on.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pour you a shot in here first.
I was about to say,
this is the Green Giant. It's not as sweet, and I actually
this is the powerful one.
Yeah, they're all powerful. I'm gonna make you try both, but I just want you to try this one first. We was meant to take it together, so guess what? You gotta take one more now. Ooh, blood clot. Hold on.
Yo, that actually tastes nice still.
Tastes nice.
Yeah. But it smells like weed.
Sorry, Niley. I promise I'm gonna clean the floor. All right, hold on. All right, cheers. What are we cheersing to?
Life.
Life.
You know what I mean?
Life. Good life, though.
Good life, 100%.
Because broke life ain't nice.
I'm telling you, bro.
Good life. Good life.
Good life.
That's good, yeah?
Yeah, that's nice.
All right, we can get into the questions now. You want to go first?
I don't know.
Right, go on. Here, hold it. Pick one out.
Oh my God. Have you ever been in love? Yes, I have been in love.
Okay.
I've been in love. Love is mad.
Okay.
Love is crazy. I never thought I would love, but you know what? Nah, let me be serious about it. Yes, I have been in love before. I think, yeah, I've always had an idea of like love, because, you know, I'm one of those type of people that I used to watch movies and I wanted that kind of love that you saw in a movie. Do you get what I'm saying?
Tell me a movie in specific.
Love and Basketball.
Do you know what? I was reading your mind, I was going to say that, but go on.
Love and Basketball. You know when somebody, their chemistry is there and everything, and you could see that other person, love that person. Even the movie Brown Sugar.
Yeah, Brown Sugar was good.
You know what I'm saying?
But ain't Brown Sugar the one where he left her and then he came back?
Nah, Brown Sugar's the one that...
they were doing music.
She loves him. She always liked him. Yeah, but I don't think he kind of read it. He didn't realize.
It's the same woman from Love.
Yeah. So I don't think...
So you watch them type of movies?
Yeah, I watch those type of movies, you know what I'm saying? So I've always had that kind of idea like, yo, best friend kind of love. Instead of your partner being your girlfriend, like she's your best friend. You know what I'm saying? You sit down, you tell her everything. You know what I mean? You lot do things together. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's no filter between you and her. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think... yeah, that's the kind of love that I've always wanted to chase for. You know what I'm saying?
So you've been... how many times did you say you've been in love? One time?
One time.
One time.
Yeah, I've only been in love.
And it feels good? It still currently feels good?
Do you know what? If it does feel good, you know what I'm saying? It felt good. It felt good. But at the same time, when I went through my rock stages with her, it was devastating. Like it was...
because of the love.
Yeah, it was very, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to ever feel that kind of feeling ever again. Do you know what I'm saying?
I've definitely understand what you mean.
You know
because
what I mean?
When I've been in love, after heartbreak, like, it's good that you guys ended up figuring it out. But like, when you have the heartbreak where it's just heartbreak, it's like, I don't even want to love anymore.
No, but you see, my thing is, yeah, how do you fall in love again? You know what I mean? How do you fall in love again? Because I think, yeah, once, I'm not speaking for all men, but I believe that, like, once a man loves a woman, yeah, we love really strong. And I think sometimes we love harder than women. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
I feel like it takes some men longer to love.
Not all, yeah.
So because of that, you feel like they only fall in love like maybe once, and you feel like women just fall in and out of love.
Yeah.
But a lot of the times it's not love. I can't tell you I've been in love with like loads of people. I make most guys feel like I'm in love with them, but majority of the time it's just lust.
That is deep. You make more guys think like you're in love with them.
Yeah.
That is deep. Do you know what I mean? But
because then if you don't, then it's like, I'm gonna be honest, I like to be treated nice by a man. So if I make him feel like he's an option, he's not gonna treat me how I want to be treated.
Okay.
But he might be an option to me.
But don't you think sometimes it's best to like just tell them how you feel?
Okay, so if a woman told you, I liked you more a few months ago, but you've given me the ick, but you're still here and I'd rather just deal with you until something else comes along, how would you treat me? Like shit.
Well, I wouldn't say I wouldn't say like, tell them like, wait until something else comes along. What I would turn around and say is more like, yeah, you just make them know like, you know what? I like you. I'm just not feeling that kind of spark, because then it gives him the opportunity to try and figure out a way to give you the spark. Do you know what I mean? And if he still feels the same kind of way, then he has to make a decision. You know what I'm saying? Do I want to continue going if I'm not the one? You know, because I feel like sometimes when people do that, not you, but when people do that, it kind of drags it out, and one person is going to be left hurt. Do you see what I'm saying?
And most of the time they're left hurt.
See what I'm saying? So yeah, man, for me, yeah, I've only been in love once.
That's good though.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, wicked. So, and it feels good and you're happy and all of that. That's great. That's amazing.
It feels good.
One day for me. One day. Pray for me, yeah? It's Eid. Okay. Are you religious or spiritual? Okay, so I was raised Muslim. Okay. My mom's Muslim, and my dad wasn't religious at all when I was growing up. So he got into church later on in life, but he wasn't into it when I was growing up. So it was kind of like my mom who was teaching me like religion. And then my godparents are Rastafarian. So they're like more spiritual, and I stayed in Jamaica with them for some time. And like, I don't know, I feel like I leaned more to them, if I'm honest.
On their side.
Rastafarian, the kind of like just spiritual, just when believing in, like more like, okay, so Rastafarians, they obviously, I can't go straight deep into it because I'm not a Rastafarian, but what I took from it is just kind of like, know that kind of like you're a god, you're special, you're part of the universe, you know, like they don't cut their hair because they believe that, you know, like just kind of like that the Western world isn't right. We're meant to kind of be with like, you know, remember our ancestors and where we really come from and all of that type of stuff. I'm definitely that. I also believe in reincarnation.
I'm with you.
So I feel like that's one of the reasons why I feel like I can't be religious, because I feel like from reading certain parts, I can't say I've read the whole Bible, and I can't say I've read the whole Quran, but I can say that from what other people have told me, reincarnation doesn't fit into any of those religions.
Oh,
like,
is that what they've said?
Yeah. From if I've spoken to a Muslim person, they don't believe in reincarnation. If I've spoken to a Christian person, they don't believe in reincarnation. It's heaven and hell. But my heaven and hell idea is you can be reincarnated and come back on this earth and it could be hell for you. I've been around people who are living hell on earth. Mm-hmm. And they've just come back and they're here and their whole life, I believe in my eyes, is just living hell. Like everything. Have you ever met someone that's like super accident pro all the time? Something's just going wrong in their life. Like every single second of their life, but they seem like a good person. Yeah. So you're like, okay, so this isn't your karma. So what's going on in your life? Like, why are you just getting the bad end of the stick the whole time? I feel like people who like, feel like if you do bad to people on this earth, whatever you've done bad, you learn your lesson on the next go round.
I agree with you. I definitely believe in reincarnation and all that. I fast and all that, you know what I'm saying? You got to remember, you see, to me, I'm not religious, by the way. Yeah, like, I'm not religious. I haven't got a religion.
Yes, that's what I say. Yeah. That was a better way of putting it,
Yeah, I don't have a religion. I just believe in God.
Mm-hmm, me too. I definitely believe in God too.
I do believe we are gods. Mm-hmm. Yeah. A mini version of, you know what I'm saying, because we come from him and everything. You know what I mean? So I do believe in all of that. I believe that you do need to get in touch with your spiritual side and talk to your ancestors, because they do answer back to you. Do you know what I mean? If you're religious and if you do all of that and you fast and all that, you can connect with your inner, like, you know what I'm saying, and stuff. And I do believe, like, this is not the first time I've been in this planet. I 100% believe that this is not the first time I've been here. I have been here before. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe in my past life I didn't meet my purpose. You know what I mean? Maybe my life got, you know what I mean?
Do you feel like you're closer to your purpose this go around?
I think, this time around it's made me more religious, made me realize about my spirituality. Do you know what I'm saying? More. I don't think in my past life I was very spiritual. Do you know what I mean? And I do believe everybody that we bump into, yeah, they were probably in our past life.
You do?
Yeah, because it's not a coincidence when you bump into somebody. Do you know what I'm saying?
And be like, I feel like I've seen you before. I know you.
Yeah.
Or even like for me, sometimes it's not necessarily how they look. It's about how I feel around them.
The energy.
Like I could have just met this person, and I feel like today I was at Morrison's, yeah? And I was picking up some wine, and this white man came up to me, and I was getting out the car, and he was like, I'm homeless, can I get some change? And I'm gonna be honest, this might sound racist as hell, yeah? But I don't know if it's because I lived in Atlanta before and I met so many like black homeless people. I feel very uncomfortable giving to white people. Yeah. And not because I don't think they deserve it, but we're a minority. So I feel like there's going to be more white people there that they can ask that will likely say yes than if it was a black person going around asking everyone. So if they ask me, and also if it's a man, I feel like for a man, even if you don't have pride, you're still going to feel some type of way by not having pride. And for you to lower your pride to come to me as a woman and ask me for change, I feel like that took a lot out of you.
Yeah, I hear that.
Like as a man to come to me and be like, I need some change, I'm homeless. Like I feel, so anyway, so the reason why I was saying this was when he asked me, I looked at him and I wasn't like, nothing, but initially I was like, do I really want to give this man some money? Because I had exactly what I wanted. The change, the amount around the change I needed to go into the shop.
Yeah.
And something in me, I don't know, it was his eyes as I walked away, and I told him, wait, 1 sec, I'll be back. I went in the shop and then I bought what I wanted with my card instead.
Oh, okay,
and I kept the change.
Yeah.
And I said, if he's outside, I'm going to give it to him. And when I saw him, he was outside and I ended up giving it to him. But it's like he looked in my eyes again and I felt like, if I'm honest, I felt like it was a test. Felt like it was a test from God. Let me tell you why I felt like it was a test. Because he walked away straight away. I only gave him £4. It wasn't a lot of money. Normally I like to give notes or whatever, but if I feel like I want to give it, if I'm honest, I didn't feel like I wanted to give him anything initially.
Okay.
But then when I looked in his eyes, I was like, I should. Then as I said, I paid with what I wanted. I had it in my hand. When I gave it to him, he walked away and I was like, it's Ramadan. I mean, it's Eid. There's loads of people at the supermarket. Why would he stop at me? I didn't give him enough money for what you needed. If you're homeless, you need a hotel. You need at least to get home.
Somewhere also.
Some £4 what I gave you is not enough. So why wouldn't you continue to keep begging? But the way how he walked away and was on his phone, he could have been gone to buy drugs or something, but you can't buy drugs for £4.
Not at all.
So I'm just like, I don't know. Going back to what you were saying, where you felt like that connection that I felt with that man, it just felt like I was meant to help him. I've seen him before. Maybe he helped me in my past life.
I was just about to say that. Maybe, he did you a favor back in your past life. And sometimes, the way, the universe works sometimes, it's like, it wants to see, you know what I'm saying? And like I would say, God always testing you, regardless. God is always testing people.
I agree.
Do you get what I'm saying? So me personally, if somebody needs it, I just give it to them. Do you know what I mean? Or I don't just give them the money. I say, what, are you hungry or something? I'll go inside, I'll buy something, what they want, or I bring it out and I give it to them. Mm-hmm. Do you get what I'm saying?
I always give money, you know? I never give food. You know how some people would be like, I'm going in a shop, is there anything you want? And I'll get you that. I feel like I've only ever done that with one boy. I was in Texas at the time and the boy looked like 17 and he looked thirsty, but I didn't want to give him the money and then he just go get whatever. And I was like, I would rather get him something from the shop. So I asked him what he wanted, I bought him. But most of the time I give them the money. Let me tell you why, especially if it's like women, because I feel like they're going to go get it another way. And I would rather them be safe than try and get it another way. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, they don't want, majority of the time, they don't really want food. Because if they wanted food, they could go in there and steal it.
That's true.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, realistically, I could go bag a sandwich right now.
Reason why I'll buy them something, because, you know, like you said.
Don't want them to.
Like you said, like, we've been on the block and everything, and, you know, when people ask, like, the £3, the £4, those £3 and £4.
Can add up.
You know what I'm saying?
To what you need.
Yeah.
But don't you feel like they're going to get it anyway? Like, okay, I'm gonna ask you this question. I know it's off the question, but I gotta ask you this question. And it means something to me too. I'll answer it also. Have you ever been addicted to anything?
Never.
Not even like cigarettes?
Never. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. None of that. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like that's maybe where your understanding for I don't want to say a fiend, but people that have been addicted to things before. Like, my granddad used to be an alcoholic. So like he wasn't like, when people think alcoholic, like there's female functioning alcoholics right now. Like bad bitches.
Yeah.
Bad bitches.
Yeah.
Like the baddest of them all.
They're drinking mad right now.
With the bottle of tequila in their mouth in the morning. Like I know many of them. So it's like, addiction doesn't have to mean on the street corner. Do you get what I mean? And my uncle worked, my granddad worked real well. A few of my uncles, like his brothers, who I didn't really know, they used to actually hang around. Do you remember where on Kilburn, is it Kilburn Lane, where you know where Alibaba is?
Yeah.
You know, if you go straight down, remember there used to be a liquor store right there? Remember the little light skin men who used to hang out outside there? A couple of them was like my great uncles.
Oh, okay.
So they were my granddad's brothers, yeah?
Yeah.
And they used to hang outside there and drink beer all the time, but they still had lives and homes. So I feel like I haven't had anyone in my family that's had any crazy addictions, but I feel, other than alcohol, but I feel like I have addictive personality.
Okay.
So I understand what it feels like to not necessarily need, but want something and feel like you need it.
You know, I tell you this, yeah. I smoked weed one time. Yeah. That was not for me. Mm-hmm. Immediately, like, I was saying to myself, yo, this is not, I was like trapped wherever I was trapped. I thought, oh my God, I'm in this place. How am I going to get out of this place? And this is where my mind was taking me. Is like, and I'm calling out like my partner's name, say, hey, can you hear me? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, nah. I said to myself, that's not my thing at all. Wow. You'll never catch me touching those kind of things.
So you never ever smoked ever again after that?
Nah, I ain't touching that. And if I'm going to do that, it has to be, I got to be with people that I know that, yeah, I got to be in my house. You know what I'm saying? I got to be in my house, but nah. Drugs is not for me, man. My body rejects that. Do you know what I'm saying?
I respect it. And I feel like drugs, it's definitely no to drugs.
Yeah.
But I was just saying my understanding for somebody on the roadside who feels like they need something. I'm gonna say this one time. I was seeing this guy, and he's, you know, and he was so into my friend's mum. And it's like, I got mad at him, but it was hard food. So I was mad at him because I already know my friend's going through, innit? So I was like, raw, you're really doing that? And he was like, well, if she don't get it from me, she gonna get it from
somebody else. It's true.
And at the end of the day, you might say, okay, I'm gonna go buy them whatever from the shop and not give them the £3. But if someone gives them the £3, they're gonna do it anyway.
That's what I'm trying to say.
They're gonna do it anyway. They have a habit to feed.
But you gotta remember as well, you know, sometimes, yeah, when some people, yeah, that will take drugs, yeah, sometimes, yeah, they get in touch like with a spiritual kind of side, like spiritual kind of realm, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's so true.
Do you know what I mean? So it depends.
A lot of people have told me that.
Something it can work. Some stuff can work for some people, and some other stuff can't work with some.
But that's more like
people.
Psychedelics. Like I know some people that feel that way with. Like I've taken shrooms.
Okay.
I felt that way when I took shrooms.
Okay.
But it was scary.
Mad, innit? Yeah, I've seen some people in that kind of act still.
So it was kind of like, I was by myself. I'm very much like you. It's not given on road. It's not given no one's going to know. No one else knew. I was by myself. I took it and I did it by myself. And I went to lay down. The person told me it's good when you want to sleep, but you want to have like hallucinative dreams.
Yeah.
So I wanted to have a hallucinative dream. I had never had a hallucinative dream. So I was like, okay, cool. So I took it. I laid down. I played some meditation music. And I actually looked at myself outside of my body telling me to come.
Okay.
But I didn't go. So imagine I'm laying there in my bed now, and then I could see me. Obviously my eyes are closed, but I could see me saying, come. Trying to like get me up out of the bed to go. But I said no. Then I got myself out of the dream, because when you have a lucid dream, you're still kind of awake. So I got myself out of the dream and I was like, raw. So I called my friend and I was like, brother, imagine what happened to me. And I was like, but she was like, why didn't you go? Might have been fun. I was like, raw, you mad? For my body.
Yeah, you're going into another realm, boy.
Imagine my body just stuck here. Because does that mean now I die? Or does that mean I'm mad on earth? I wouldn't mind. I'm not going to lie, like, I'm not scared of death. So I didn't mind the thought of leaving, other than missing people and being there for my child. That was the only reason why I wouldn't want to die.
Okay.
Because I believe in reincarnation.
Yeah,
if it was meant to happen,
that.
it was meant to happen, you know? Like, I would be happily tell God, some spirit told me come and I thought it was me. Oh, well, it happened. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not like I've done anything bad to anyone. But what stopped me was, I feel like maybe that's what happens to people when they're walking around mad. You know, like, have you ever met anyone? Like, people be like, their mind just went. They took a drug and their mind went. I was like, imagine I'm in another realm, but now my body is here, but my spirit isn't here. And I'm just like looking at people just walking around like, I was like, no, that's not happening to me.
Do you know what's crazy? Yeah, there's somebody that we do know, we know. I don't even want to mention his name, that literally happened to him. He's like, he's not, like, his body's here, but he's not here. Do you see what I'm saying?
It's someone close to me.
I would say, no, I wouldn't say somebody close. I would just say it's someone that we know, like, you know what I'm saying? But he's like, he's still like, he's more like in a mental home. Do you know what I'm saying? Still.
Okay, you have to tell me who it is off camera.
Do you know what I mean?
But that happened with my uncle.
As well, see what I'm saying? So.
You remember, you know my uncle?
Yeah.
You know what uncle I'm talking about?
You talking about, you know, the one that lived on my block? Or the one...
They lived in KILBURN'S. My uncles lived in KILBURN'S.
I don't think I know this one.
You know Dinah.
Oh,
not Dinah.
No, I know. Okay.
You guys used to call him?
Crook. Serious guy, you know.
You know how sad that was for me?
Serious guy,
Let me tell you why that was sad for me. This was around the time when the block got raided.
2007?
Yep. Everyone went to jail. I had already moved, remember?
Yeah.
I lived in precinct. I had already moved, but you lot were still there. Everyone was still around. Honestly, your brother, my uncles, everyone was like 2005. 2005, they came to my house, the new house.
Okay.
Remember, I moved from there.
I remember when you left.
The ones my age, Keisha came, everyone came to my yard.
Yeah.
They all went to we do the gas stations. Yeah. They went to a petrol station, grabbed everything, came to my house with the snacks and everything. Loved it. It was the time of my life. That was the first time I smoked and I had a bad incident. I had a bad trip then anyway too, but they all came to my house. And then I think it was like 2 years, I got into beef one time in school. They all came and backed me too. And then their cars it was mad. But anyway, everyone went to jail. He went to jail. My other uncle, Dinah, went to jail. All of them went to jail. Everyone went to jail. I was seeing so many people in Fulham around them times. And then when he got out first. Because he only went to jail for stealing a car. Yeah. Everyone else went to jail for like food and stuff.
Food and everything, yeah.
So he only got a couple months. He got out and I went to see him. And he just was staring at me.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what it is, yeah? Like literally, I went to his house. Everyone kept telling me he was sick. I was like, what do you mean he's sick? What do you mean he's sick? This is the man that when I used to smoke, fag used to break my cigarettes, not on nothing. They were like, oh, he's not meant to smoke. He da-da-da. And I feel like there's this stigma, like in the black community that like, when you go to jail, you get juiced up. And if I'm honest, I don't believe that.
Do you know, do you want me to be real with you? Yeah, I'm going to be real with you. That actually does happen. And let me tell you what I believe that probably did happen to him. He's wild. He's zero tolerance. They probably
so when you say juiced up, it's not tie you down and dig a needle
medication, because
they're just giving you pills.
No, they could give you something. Yeah, they might want you to take the medication because they do check you sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Open your mouth, and all that kind of crap. But in reality, they probably did juice him up. They probably did hold him down and gave him something. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember, he was wild. Like, he's got zero tolerance. He's beating up everybody. You know what I'm saying? He's mashing up everybody. Like, he's probably beating up the govs. Do you get what I'm saying? So him coming out moving like that, I wouldn't, like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't pull it past, but it's sad. To be honest with you, it's sad to even see him like that. It's sad because out of the lot, he was the serious one. For me anyway. For me, he was the serious one.
I feel like he's still a real nigga. It's just what it is. Shit happens. Mental health is real. But that was my first, like, scenario with somebody that was in that situation, and it was just it was very, very hard to watch because it was like, I loved him so much. We was only couple of days apart. His birthday's on the 17th of June, mine's on the 21st.
Yeah.
So everyone used to say we were cousins instead of uncles.
Yeah.
Instead of him being my uncle and me, because they didn't even want to say I was their niece. Because I was their age and I was trying to date their friends and shit. I remember when one day they beat up one of the man them because one of the boys was trying to date me. But anyway, that's a story for another day. Question time.
All right.
But yeah, mental health is real, guys.
Yeah, mental health is definitely real. Okay, where in the world would you live if you could live anywhere?
Give me it back, yes, sir.
Where in the world I would live if I can live anywhere?
And you got unlimited funds.
Unlimited funds, yeah?
Unlimited funds.
So I've got all the money in the world,
You got all the money, just won. Okay, let me not say all the money. You just won 10 mil in the lottery.
You know what, to be honest with you, I won't even need 10 mil.
Okay, perfect.
You
so
know
then you can
saying?
save the rest, you can invest the rest.
I would go home.
You go back to Congo?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go back home still.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You would stay there, or you just want to go home and build like an estate for your legacy?
I will go home, yeah, and I will build and, you know what I'm saying? And just have a nice, peaceful, easy life. And I would like to live away from everybody.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? I would like to live away from everybody because I think, yeah, I'm a person that's always searching for peace. Do you know what I mean? But
you pushing peace too?
I don't know about that. I'm pushing peace for myself. You get what I'm saying?
So you're not pushing peace for the community?
No, I push peace for kids. Do you know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But
you know I'm joking, but
yeah, I know. But I think I'm always searching for peace. But what I've started to realize is, yeah, I'm battling with myself. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm battling with myself to find the peace. Do you know what I'm saying?
Why would you say that?
Because of like my trauma, my you know what I mean? All of that, like my past experience, like the life that, you know what I mean? How I grew up and, do you know what I mean? So I'm just getting around to understand that, how to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Now, and that's me trying to trying to deal with my past trauma. And the only way I can deal with that is by going back, reliving everything. Do you know what I'm saying? And little by little, I'll be finding that peace that I want for myself. And once I find that peace for myself, then I think it'll be best for me. I think it'll be best for me just to move away from everybody. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I'm quite an angry soul. Do you know what I mean?
But once you find the peace, why would you have to leave everybody if you're not angry soul anymore?
Because sometimes you're misunderstood.
You're saying you don't want people to be able to out of you.
Yeah, as well. Yeah. Because sometimes you're misunderstood, and sometimes it's best. I think that's one of the things that I always visualize is being somewhere free. You know, like when you watch your X-Men, like Wolverine, he's living in the woods, and you know what I mean? It's just him every single day.
But you've never done that. You sure you'd enjoy it?
100%. You know what? I enjoy more my company now. Back then, I didn't really. It was like you had to be around your friends. See, the more I'm getting to know me, the more I'm understanding that I enjoy my own company. Do you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't mind being somewhere quiet, somewhere I could just look at the stars, somewhere I could just...
You wouldn't want to come back in the mix every so often? Because I think about stuff like that. I see the vision, but then at the same time, I think like I would want to pop out. So you pop out, you come back every so often. You're trying to just retire there. We ain't seen you know, we don't know what happened to you.
I'll come back, but if I'm coming back, I'll be coming back more for my kids. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously. But if there's no kids, yeah, man, I'd rather just be left alone, to be honest with you. Okay. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. Okay, so my answer to that question is Jamaica.
Okay.
Beachfront.
Okay.
I don't want to have to ever wash a dish ever again in my life. I want to wake up to the smell of ackee saltfish and fried dumpling every morning. I want to be able to walk downstairs. My vision when I meditate is walking downstairs in a white robe, in my nightie, my dressing gown, with the wind blowing, some meditation music playing, the smell of food, and the ocean in Jamaica with my child. And that's it, my one child. No more. That's mine.
Okay.
That's what I see. That's what I see.
That's good.
Yes.
Easy life, innit? Better life.
Real. Okay, so it's the question is, what on earth brings you joy?
My kids.
I was going to say the same answer.
Yeah, my kids bring me joy.
Yeah, same answer.
Do you know what I mean?
I was going to say my son too.
Do you know what I mean? It's crazy, innit? Like how kids can just make you feel like you want to live. Do you see what I'm saying? Because the joy that they bring to you. Like my son's my best friend.
Same.
Do you know what I'm saying? My son is my best friend. Do you know what I mean? Like he's 11 years old now. He's about to be 12.
Mine's
still.
10.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, 10.
Well, look at that.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Is he into any sports?
He's into football.
Okay, mine's basketball.
Yeah.
Loves basketball, yeah.
My son loves his football.
That's cool.
He wants to be like Ronaldo.
That's wicked.
Do you know what I mean?
And he will be.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what I mean?
You just got to feed that into him and just tell him that he can do it every day.
See, and that's my thing. My thing, is like I live for them. They make me want to live. They make me want to do much more better. They make me want to go hard. Do you know what I mean? With whatever I'm doing. Like, and you know what I mean? For me, it's like failure's not an option when it comes to them. Because like what they stole in me, I want to stole in them. Because they're not even realizing that they're stealing that kind of motivational, you know what I mean, that happiness, you know what I mean, like just being happy alone. I get that from them. I couldn't tell you, like, when I was actually happy when I was young. I couldn't tell you when I was actually happy.
Me too.
Just what I'm trying to say.
So, like, before I had my son, I feel like I was just coasting through life. Like, I really feel like at times I was even suicidal. And then, like, once I had my son, it was like, and I didn't even want my son. My baby father trapped me, but that's a whole nother story. But, whole nother story.
Yeah.
But, when I had him and I held him, I was like, raw, I have a reason to live. Like every single moment where I think about where I want to be successful or what I want to do is to show him something, you know, like to be able to give him everything I could possibly give. Yeah. But it's like so hard as a parent, and you could tell me how you feel about it. But like trying to do both, like trying to live this hard ass life at the same time whilst trying to give your child like everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, for me, I was thinking to myself more like, how am I going to love, you know what I mean, this person? Do you know what I mean? How am I going to love this person? Like, do you know what I'm saying? But I was not there for the birth. Just what I'm saying. I was behind, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like in the bin. But when I did get the news, I can't lie, like I went in my cell.
How old was he when you came out? Sorry to cut you.
I
want you to go back to that.
No, he was, when I came out, he was 3 months old.
Oh, that's cool. You just wasn't there for the birth. Okay, you said you was in your cell.
I went in my cell. When I got the news, it was a boy. I went in the cell. I cried, man. Like, I literally cried, like, because it's like, man, one, I was upset because I wasn't there. Do you know what I'm saying? And two, it was more like, I have a son. Do you know what I'm saying? And then I was just, at that moment, it was like everything I was thinking about how I grew up, you know what I mean? As a young boy into, you know what I mean? So it's like, yo, I've got a son. I got to treat him how I wanted to be treated. Do you get what I'm saying? So he brought so much joy to me. You know
and it's breaking generational curses too, with bringing him how you wanted to be treated, because it's like, I feel like that's very important as being a parent, is remembering the things you didn't like. Yeah. A lot of people don't, and then they end up treating their child just how their mom treated them. And that was the things that they didn't like. But for me, I feel like I was a very sensitive child, so I remembered the things I didn't like. So I made sure with my son, I was like, I hated getting beats when I was younger. I don't beat my son. But I also knew other stuff that I didn't like that would have been better for you to do. Like take things away. Okay, like my son will cry if you can't play the PlayStation. I'd rather him, and you still can't play the PlayStation, you can cry, I know I didn't beat you. When my mom used to beat me, I used to feel like she hated me.
It depends on the type of beatings you were getting.
Any beating. I was a girl.
Okay.
Even if she pinched me, even if she did my hair rough in the morning and be brushing me constantly, I used to think, my mom hates me. I was adamant my mom hated me. Okay. And obviously I know as an adult now, having a child, that wasn't true, but I didn't like that feeling.
Yeah.
Because it made me feel unloved. And yes, it was sensitive, but children can be sensitive. Not all children are. But I remember that that's something I didn't like. So I made sure I didn't do it with my son.
I think for me, it was more like the way my mom treated me. It's also at the same time, it's what made me become the character that I became.
Men say that though.
Do you know what I'm saying? And then when I had my son, I think he kind of made me realize like, yo, you know what? I want to treat you how, do you know what I mean? I wanted to be treated as a child. But now my daughter brings me joy, mad joy. Like I could be down. She just makes me smile. Do you know what I'm saying? Like my day could be so worse, but she brightens up my day. Just being around her and hearing her little tiny voice and the way she makes me feel like I'm more important than her mom. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
but it's daddy girl.
Daddy girl. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man. So my daughter, she brings me joy. Like she brings me, I was
a daddy.
Yeah, like for me, it's like, yo, if I'm bad, if I'm having a bad day, I know who I need to be around just to change my mood.
That's
my daughter.
That's good. I'll tell your daughter, and I'm sure you're an amazing dad. If she brings you joy, I know you're going to her every single time you need it.
Come on, all the time.
For sure.
All the time. Okay. Women that have 3 different baby daddies and still feel like they privileged.
So, how do you feel about that? And I scribbled on that. That was an interview.
Oh, is it? Oh, shit. Sorry. I apologize. I think the wine hit me still.
Nah, don't try because I'm about to make you take a shot before this one.
I don't mind taking a shot. I think the wine hit me. I told you I'm a lightweight. Yeah.
You look like you need a shot of energy before this one. You want to try the grape?
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah.
Go on, I'm listening.
What do I think about that?
Yeah, how you feel about women who have 3 baby mothers? And what
3 baby daddies.
3 baby fathers. And sorry, I'm saying baby mothers. Baby fathers.
3 or 2. To me, it's...
so women who have 3 or 2 baby fathers and still feel privileged. What do you...
3 different.
3 different and still feel privileged. How do you feel about that?
I feel like...
They shouldn't feel privileged?
Nah. You're off the market. And you got 3 baby daddies.
I don't know. I can't agree. My mom's got 3 baby fathers.
Okay.
And she was the baddest bitch on the block.
Okay.
And she had a lot of self-respect for herself. It just happens that way sometimes. Like, I feel like, I know you're meant to be answering the question, but I got to chime in because I'm the woman and you wasn't meant to answer it anyway.
I know, bloody hell.
So I'm going to answer it. I feel, and you can still chime in, of course, but I feel like men are able to make the mistake, yeah? And it's okay, but because they don't birth the child, they don't get the raft of it. But because the woman's the person that's they're the ones that actually birth the child, it comes across as like, oh yeah, you remember the fact that this woman has slept with multiple men, of course, to be able to have these 3 children by 3 different baby fathers. But at the same time, it's kind of like, what if what if all 3 of them men tricked her?
Hi, okay. Could I jump in?
And it might be stupid, you could get tricked 3 times, but you can really get tricked 3 times though.
Alright, could I jump in, please?
Go on.
Now, for me, the way I see is this. I don't have no problem what women do, yeah? But I feel like you are not privileged enough. Once you have 3 different baby daddies, I don't think you're privileged like that, yeah? And I don't feel like you should feel like, you can feel like later I'm entitled to this, because men ain't entitled to anybody.
Okay, so when you say entitled, what do you mean entitled anyway? You mean entitled to what?
Entitled as like, to say like, you know what, I want this kind, because women are very more like, I want this type of man. This is the type of man.
Yeah, I don't want the average Joe. You can't be entitled to nothing.
No, but I don't want the average Joe. I want the guy that's got this going on, or I want the guy that rare. You got to think about this, yeah?
So they're meant to lower their standards because they have 3 baby fathers. So if they have 3, okay, so hold on. So if they have 3 children, hold on, cheers, hold on. Tell life, I'm rolling my eyes. Tell life. About, hold on.
Why?
About. So
a lot of women are
going to
hate me for this one.
That because she has 3 baby fathers, yeah, That means, no, let me land. Because she has 3 baby fathers, you're telling me that she isn't allowed to have requirements? She's not allowed to have standards? Who said she's looking for a stepdad for her kids?
Hold on. Can I change that?
No, you can't.
I don't know. Wait, I'm telling you, I'm already frass. I need to change that.
No, okay, go on.
I do need to change that because that's not how I'm trying to voice it. What I'm trying to voice is basically, I'm saying, another man, the average Joe, that might not have much, do you know what I'm saying? Could take on board and
so you're basically saying, let's leave it to the broke niggas.
No, oh my God.
That's what you're saying.
Why would you say leave it to the broke niggas?
I'm just saying, someone who doesn't really have a lot going on should take on the one with 3 kids.
Let's just say this. Let's say this, Let's imagine, I never had it. Let's imagine I never had it. But there's a girl there's like you got 3 baby, you got 3 youths, yeah? Now, I'm coming on to you. You're not digging my style, but you want this other guy over here that's got everything, everything.
She's got 3 children, she needs more money than you. If you ain't got nothing.
See my point? You know what you said?
Yeah. No, but she needs to take care of.
No, but he would no, but listen, he will be able, like, he will try. You know what I'm saying? Bear in mind, he will try.
If your mom had 3 baby fathers, would you want your mom to pick up the broke man? Just let me know. Would you want her to pick up this man over here with the bread that can help you out and buy you?
He's not the broke man, though.
Or no, he's still the one with. That's why I'm giving you an example. I'm not saying he's super broke. I'm not saying he don't have food. I'm saying, would you rather your mom get with the man who can buy you all PlayStation 5s, or would you rather the man that your mom can get with that works 9 to 5 and can only buy takeaway on Friday? Which one would you rather your mother to be with?
I don't really care what my mother chooses.
Oh, come on. As a child.
As a child, I don't really care what my mom really, what my mom really wanted.
They can offer. I'm saying what they can offer the kids, because that's what women think about.
Let me ask you a question. I'm going to say this. This is what I'm going to answer it. If he's a man that's actually there, and he's actually there for the kids, that's the main thing.
Okay, I get you.
The main thing is the fact that he's there for the kid. It's not about him buying the PlayStation 5. Do you know what I mean? He's paying.
What if both of them are there?
The man with the money
might not be there.
He's not going to be there like that.
And most of the
and he's going to, and he's more likely, he's more likely to do. Yeah, she's got 3 youths. I can still go over here and get another gal, you get what I'm saying?
But what if they wasn't like that? Why wouldn't she be allowed to record?
Which man do you know? Which man do you know that's high, that's got this high quality and that's got money, that don't think like that?
I know a guy that married a woman with 5 kids and she had 3 different baby fathers and it was all 5 and she had 5 kids. Yes, married her.
What? 5 different kids?
No, 3 different baby fathers, but 5 kids.
5 kids.
5 kids.
2 for him. 2 for like.
None of them from him.
Yeah, he's gone mad. I'm sorry, he's gone mad.
It happens. Love's love. Do you say love's love? Hold on, you was all on love earlier.
Yeah, but
now it's
no. You got to understand.
Children.
What you have to understand is, I loved somebody, that didn't have kids.
But what if you did? What if that same person?
That's going to be lingering in my head.
Years, and then they end up having 2 kids for someone else. You still love them. You said
let's
men
be
love
realistic.
one woman.
As a man, that's going to be lingering in your head.
What do you guys think?
You got a girl that's got a you.
What's she?
You're not the first with her.
What's your lot's opinion?
Am I talking about the shit, guys?
What's your opinion?
Am I talking? Listen, bro.
Life
nod your head, or don't? Do you agree or disagree?
What's your opinion? What's your opinion?
Would you? Do you agree? Would it not be lingering in your head? Thank you. Hear that? That's gonna.
He doesn't even have a child.
There you go. That's my point exactly. You've just made my point.
Why?
But you've made my point. My point is, he ends up with a girl that's got kids. Although he loves her, her first love is that first child.
That's so unfortunate.
A mother's first love is her first child.
Do you know why that's unfortunate?
Am I talking rubbish?
No, Justo, let me tell you why that's unfortunate. Because the other way round, I get where you're coming from, and it's very unfortunate because I'm probably the only person that would understand this. A lot of other women, I'm going to be honest, I'm not even arguing with you on the case, but a lot of other women and men will agree. A woman with 3 kids, even 5 kids, whatever, with 3 different baby fathers, crazy, brazy. I get it. But when it's a man, it's meant to be accepted.
Why?
Which is very, because it's meant, okay, so let me give you an example. So, recently, I was going to talk to this guy, and he had 4 kids. And everyone was like, oh, he's got his kids, innit? So they're like, oh, you should take care of the kids. You should help him. You should help with the kids.
What do you think?
Blah, 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 blah. I was like, no.
Hey, you hear that? She said no.
I said no. I said, no, I don't think I should.
Why?
But everyone else said that. But if you was to talk to 50, because I have one child, I ain't got time. So I agree. I'm not saying I don't agree. And I get, if you love someone, you love someone. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm just saying that the stigma on it is messed up for you to say that you just should, that they can't have standards. I'm not saying
No.
If it was my son and he was going to go date someone 3 baby mothers, I'd say no. It's my brother.
Okay.
If you're telling me, no. But it's the stigma on the fact that they shouldn't be entitled.
No, you know what?
They're allowed to be entitled. They're allowed to have their
Hold on, let me take that back. Hold on, let me take that back, yeah? You know what, yeah? Like I said, the one is kind of, I'm not a drinker, yeah? So what I'm going to say is this. You see now, yeah? My head is a bit coming back.
Okay.
I'm about to hit you. So, all right.
Okay.
A woman with 3 kids, yeah? A man comes in and intervenes, yeah? And steps in and starts taking care of those kids. He's not the winner. In majority of the time, he's not the winner. Because when he's raising that kid, when he's raising those kids, if he wants to discipline those kids, she might turn around and say, nah, can't discipline my kids like,
That's true.
He's already losing.
That's
that's why when I asked that question, it was like, it's not ideal for a man to step into a relationship with to be with a woman that's already have. He can't. Yeah. Oh, when that kid grows up and he's selling that kid something, you're not my dad.
But it's the same for a woman though.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A woman would have been the same.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. I remember when I was young, I was basically linking the girl that had a son. You know what I'm saying? And then I think the son must have done something. I said later, like what are you doing? Like, you need to like go on to. You're not my dad. I said, yeah, I'm glad I'm not. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm glad I'm not your dad. And I'm not trying to be your dad either. But you just need to know you can't be doing them things there. Do you get what I'm saying? So
not trying to be your dad.
Yeah,
not trying to be your mom.
That's my point. My point was not like the woman. I feel like when I say privilege, I mean like some women feel like sometimes, yeah, they don't need the guy that can come in and step in and intervene and be a full dad.
Oh, they should still try and
run
down the money man.
Like, don't always try and run, because the money guy is the person that might not be the.
I get what you're saying now. I get what you're saying.
The average joke will probably be the one that will step in and then. But at the end of the day, sometimes he gets fucked over because they're not his kids.
Hold on, the money man nowadays don't even want the woman with no kids.
They want the woman with all the kids. It's mad, innit? That's what the world is messed up.
They want the woman that they don't have to give no money to.
But so my point was just that was my point. My point was just like, yo, bro, like if you're gonna step into that kind of relationship or in that kind of realm and everything, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like you as a man, you have to think about what you're doing. You know what I mean? Regardless if you love the woman, you have to remember when she had that child is her first love. When he has his first child with her, yeah, he's going to be all over his child. And she might feel like, right, you're not really paying attention to my other child. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's
like,
best
this actually is my child and that's not my child anyway, so why would I?
Yeah, so that's why sometimes it's best to be with somebody that's going to be you lot's first kid together.
Yeah, but I did that and it didn't work out. Because he was let me not say that.
Maybe he was probably trying to just control your thing.
No, it was just kind of like fake dreams. You don't know what type of father that person actually is really going to be. Or you don't know what type of mother that person's going to be until you have a child with them. For example,
I hear that.
You can be in a relationship with someone and you could be like, oh yeah, she seems like a clean girl, seeing her house, she seems like she'll be a good mother. You might not know her childhood trauma. You might not know what she's been with, been like. You might not know that she's a manipulative person. You might not know as soon as you have the baby, she's good. That's why some relationships deteriorate once a child is involved. Because you don't know what type of mother this person might be. They might be going out every weekend, but it's not a problem because they ain't got a child yet. And then you're like, oh, when they had a child, they won't go out every weekend because the pregnancy. They went out, but they weren't out because they were pregnant. Then as soon as they drop the baby, they're outside. Or their house is nasty now, or you actually don't know what like their real, like, what's the word?
Personality or like
fundamentals on life or what's important, like with raising a child. And most people don't ask these type of questions. They don't. When they're about to have a child, they don't ask these questions. They don't be like, okay, so when the child gets to this age, would you mind homeschooling if it got to that situation? Or what do you think about bedtime? What do you think about what type of food we want to feed the child? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, for example, I don't eat pork, but I've dated guys that eat pork. But I didn't think about it when I had a child.
Yeah.
My son's father be trying to feed my son pork. I don't want my son to eat pork. But sometimes I have no choice because what am I meant to do? My son will be like, oh yeah, I had a cheeseburger, I had bacon in it. And I'll be like, why? And I can't be calling his dad arguing every single time because I've done that before over some bacon in a burger, but I don't want my son to eat that. But at the same time, I'm not Muslim. So who am I to say? I don't even have a reason. I just say,
do you know,
I was raised that way and pork's nasty.
You know, I'll be honest with you, yeah? Like me, like the mother of my children, she doesn't, you know what I mean, condone them kind of things there.
So you're good, but
yeah,
what if
hold on. But listen, I'm about to tell you, she don't condone none of that. No pork eat. When my kids eat, I'm not telling her because, yo.
But that's what I'm saying. And my son tells me himself. Do you think that my son's father's going to come and tell me and be like, oh, yeah.
When my son tries to do that one time, I'll be like, when did you do that? You know what I'm saying? I said, when? Stop talking rubbish, man. Because I ain't got time.
Not you over here lying and eating pork. Hold on, let me do this now. Okay, let me do this next question. Oh, okay. So what's my definition of being real? So my definition, well, I can't even say the words. Must be the wine for me too. No, not the little 11%. Anyway, my definition of being real is being true to yourself.
Okay.
Like, can you go outside and be this person that you think is real or what you feel like society is being real? Still go home to where you live and look in the mirror and say that same thing and feel like true to yourself. Because I feel like now there's a lot of like cap with social media, with people want to have fake personas. Every bitch want to be a bad bitch. Every nigga want to act like he got the most money.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying? That's the reason why no one wants to have regular jobs nowadays.
True.
Because they don't want to be seen on social media outside and then we go to Tesco's and at the till.
Yeah, for real.
They don't want to see that. They're like, some of these niggas be having regular jobs, but just from home. But they no one wants to be seen. So it's like, no, I feel like no one's real nowadays. People are not even real. Like,
do you know what, yeah? For me, yeah, I just try to be, like, I always say my real, like I've got a saying that I say, my real and your real is two different real.
Facts.
Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I do believe you should work. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm at an age where, yeah, man, them should not be on the block. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Especially when you have kids.
Facts.
You got to basically show your kid, you know what I mean, how a man's supposed to roll. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And some people will, like you said, some people will front. Do you know what I mean? Some people will pretend. Do you know what I mean? And then still thinking they're keeping it real. Do you know what I mean? Like, who are you keeping it real for? Do you know what I mean? Like you said, can you look at yourself in the mirror and say to yourself, like, yo, you know what? I'm real, but how real are you? Because you're not being real to yourself. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's one of those kind of things for me. For me is like you said, a lot of people's capping. A lot of people like to push big cars to show that, yeah, they've got this money living. But once they get with the girl, that's when the girls now the girls actually in their world to see like how they really, you know what I mean? Yeah, how they, well, I wouldn't say homeless, but how they really, how they maneuver. Do you get what I'm saying?
That they're homeless.
Do you know what I mean? So how they
and they're trying to move in with her.
You know what I mean? Or like that. Or even to say like, yo, she finds herself in a situation where she's giving him, you know what I mean, money all the time just for him to keep up with this facade that he's keeping up with, or, you know what I'm saying? So it's how real are you? Are you real enough to tell yourself like, you know what? I don't mind moving, like getting a job.
And being a regular person.
Do you know what I mean? I don't mind even driving a 2008 plate. You know what I'm saying? But you just know how to maneuver. You know what works for you. You know what I mean? But I think,
you know your end game. Like, yeah. I feel like some people just be thinking that, okay, it's in the now. You could, okay, so when I lived in Atlanta, I worked in this club called A Lawyer. And when I first moved to Atlanta in 2016, this nigga who actually, there's a few owners of the club, but one of the owners actually used to be a promoter.
Okay.
At a different club. People say he worked at a gas station before that. I didn't know him as working at a gas station, but I knew him as a promoter. He ended up owning a club.
This is what I'm trying to say.
Live in the stage, that you're in right now in your life. Like, it's okay. Like, it's okay to have had some shit going on him, or people expect you to be at a higher level than what you're at. Like, that's okay. Like, it's okay for you to be where you are and you have a dream, or like, it's like no one really wants to dream anymore because everyone wants to act like they're there already.
You know what? I think, you know what the problem is as well? I think you women make it very difficult for men. You women definitely make it very difficult for men, like, to keep up that lifestyle, that facade.
Because we expect it all right now, innit?
You know what I'm saying? Because you lot will be, imagine, like I keep saying, imagine the average Joe comes to you, hello, what's your name? You're airing him. But I'm just saying, I'm not saying you, I'm just saying, but you're airing him. Now imagine a guy that pulls up, he's got a Rolex on, he's got his chain, he comes to you and he speaks to you, you're giving him all the time and the day. Do you get what I'm saying?
To be honest, for me, sorry, I have to cut you because we're for me, personally, those type of things don't impress me. I'm going to tell you why. Because
but that's what a lot of women say, though.
No, the reason why I'm going to tell you don't impress you, I'm not going to say because I don't like nice things. Nice things. I love nice things. Yeah, I want the nigga with the watch. I'm not acting like I don't want the nigga with the watch.
Okay.
I want the nigga with the watch and the high-rise apartment and the nice cars and the bread that he can give me and the shopping sprees and the trips. I'm never going to be fake. I want all of that.
Okay.
I've had it, though.
Okay.
And it either comes with a man who is unattentive. For me personally, I can't talk for everybody. I feel like I can have it all, though. I feel like I can have the man that gives me everything I want and the bread too. But when I've had it in the past, the man that has done the most for me in my life has been someone I've either had to share.
The money gone?
I've either felt unappreciated.
The money man? I've
either felt like I'm an option, or I felt like somebody else could possibly be involved in the situation.
Could I say this to you now? Imagine being with the normal guy that hasn't got it going on, but yet he's building. You see, when he gets there, you're number one.
That's why I got to hear a dream, though. Like, I got to hear the steps. You know, like when you go to like Dragon's Den and they come with the idea and the plan? I got to hear that first, though. You can't just tell me, oh yeah, you're going to...
No, but he's not going to tell you from the jump.
Yeah, no, I got to know all of it. I got to know all of it.
No, but you got to wait, though.
I'm not sold until you tell me what your plan is.
Hold on.
I got to know how you're going to get there, what's your plan, where's your list.
Let me ask you, how about, he tells you all that. And he still doesn't go out his way to do all those kind of things. But you're rolling with him anyway.
I'm gone. You got 1 year.
So you're not gonna motivate him or say to me, what are you doing?
Yeah, come on, beautiful.
I thought you said we're supposed that you was gonna do that. Why are you not doing the damn thing?
But I can see that from a month. I can see that from 1 month. If you've told me and you ain't even hit
okay, hold on. Hold on. But you're in a relationship. At that time, in that 1 month, you're on that. What do they call it? They call it what? Honeymoon stages.
Yeah, from the honeymoon.
So when you're in the honeymoon stage, how are you supposed to be doing your thing when you're supposed to be focused on your
you're telling me, remember, I told you I'm going to ask. You told me you was going to do I'm asking questions. I ask questions. So what do you do? So how are you planning on getting there? If you're telling me, I'm waking up every morning at 5 a.m. and then I'm calling you a week later and now you're up at 12, you're not on what you're saying you're on.
Cool, but listen to this though.
If you told me that you was going to do this, sorry to cut you, you tell me you're going to do this and you ain't done it yet, or you're no steps towards what you was doing, why am I wasting my time? At that point, it's out. I'm quick to leave it, nigga.
Put it this way. Imagine he was doing all of those things and he just met you. You're talking about a month. You're not getting his time. Because he's so focused on that. Are you willing to still stay around because he's not really focused on you the way he's supposed to?
That's fine not being focused on me in dating stages and you're telling me you're busy doing your thing. I don't care. I don't expect you to be on my body. I'm just saying in a month you can see, okay, let me just put you an example. Let me put it in a woman's perspective. I feel like that's what you niggas need sometimes, yeah? Oh, I'm a woman, yeah? I'm telling you, I got this business, I got this plan, I got that plan, I'm planning on doing this. This is my motion. I don't have it right now, I'm broke, but this is my plan. And you haven't seen me do none of them in a month. And you're a high caliber man that's been doing
Yeah.
I ain't done none of them. You're speaking to me every day. I'm waking up at 12. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, nothing, just laying down.
No, but then my question
then
is
I'm
going to
gonna
be
go
more.
get something to eat. Then I'm linking up with my friends. Then we're going out every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You're gonna call me or what? Let's go.
No, but then, yeah, you know what? Then at some point, he's going to say like, right, like, you're always out.
Okay, I say that now. Then
You know
we
what I'm
go
saying?
1 more month. And you're still,
Okay.
Then I'm not talking to you no more. I'm sorry. I don't care. It's dead.
I say, you know what, fellas? You know what I say, fellas? Just don't focus on them. Focus on yourself. Once you get there, then go for it.
Yeah, I feel like men
you know what I mean?
that are not in the financial situation that they want to be in, or the financial situation that they want to be in to take care of a woman, if they're not there yet, they shouldn't be looking for a woman anyway.
Yeah, like focus on yourself.
Be single.
And focus on yourself
man.
you'll get there. But
Focus
you
on
know,
yourself.
you know how the game goes. Yeah. What's your 5-year plan?
See, I wrote that question for you. Tell me. You want to hear it? Go
on. My 5-year plan. I don't believe in having a 5-year plan. I don't believe in that.
Why?
Back in the day, I would have said yeah. But now I don't, because of the fact that I have to live for now. Do you get what I'm saying? Because 5 years is not promised to me. Tomorrow is not promised to me. Do you get what I'm saying? What I can say is that my plan is to build. Do you know what I mean? It's to build and get to where I'm supposed to get to, if God gives me the time that I need to have. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't believe in the 5-year plan. I just believe like, right, we focus on right now. Do you know what I'm saying? We focus about how we're going to deal with right now, like today. When tomorrow comes, we think about, we execute.
So you live for today?
Yeah, like we execute what we need to execute yesterday. Today, we got to execute something else. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't believe in a 5-year plan, because my brother had a plan. Do you know what I mean? We had a plan.
Man.
Do you see what I'm saying? We had a plan, and that plan didn't seek to tuition. Do you know what I mean? It kind of led us on a different it led me on a different path, and it led him where it led him. Do you see what I'm saying? So I don't believe in those kind of things.
Do you feel like it's a lot of pressure to have a 5-year plan? Or do you feel like it's just mainly because you know that tomorrow isn't promised?
I think I don't think it's pressure to have a 5-year plan. Yeah. I just think like definitely tomorrow is not promised. And when you do have a 5-year plan and you have a family or kids, yeah, does that 5-year plan really matters? Do you know what I'm saying? Because the kids are involved. So 5-year plan shouldn't really matter. The only thing that should matter is raising those kids and making sure they grow up to be. Do you know what I'm saying?
What they're meant to be.
You know what I'm saying? So 5-year plan for me, nah. How about you?
I have a 5-year plan. In 5 years, I want to be married.
Okay.
I've been married before, but married again. I want to be married. I want that vision I told you earlier. And on the beach front with the white dress.
Lessons and all that, yeah. Every day. That's your everyday living with your husband. You know, that's matching same energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The chef's cooking. I want to have multiple businesses. I have multiple businesses now, but I want all of them to just grow and just grow and grow and grow even while I sleep. I want to wake up in the morning with pings.
Yeah, while you're sleeping, your money's getting made.
Just growing. It just attracts itself to me.
Yeah, man, that's a beautiful dream still. It will come to reality still.
And help everybody in my family. And even outside of my family, I want to be able to help. I always said I wanted to open a nonprofit organization helping young men rehabilitate from prison, mainly because of my uncle. I just feel like even if that situation did happen in prison, if he was able to have a good system to come out with,
yeah,
things may have been different for a lot of people. I feel like when you do go to jail, as I said, I understand the juice up thing, but from my aspect, I feel like being locked up for that many hours can still have your mind just wandering anywhere. I couldn't imagine being locked up for 22 hours a day or 23 hours a day. I could only imagine what that would do to the mind. I've been arrested one time and I was in a cell for 24 hours and I thought I was going mad. So I could only imagine a couple of days, yeah. And I was like 14.
No, the mind
So
definitely.
yeah, and I was a child. I haven't been arrested. I think I got arrested one other time. It was only for a couple of hours. But I haven't been in that situation, so I could only imagine. I feel like men need that more than anybody because people don't listen to men
At all.
Their feelings.
100%.
I've heard fathers say to their children, "Oh, stop acting like a little girl," because they're crying and stuff like. So they don't feel like they're allowed to express themselves. And I would want to have a safe space for them coming back into general population outside of jail, where they can get some help. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, that's a good one.
I want to do that. I want to answer that one, but I feel like that one's going to take forever. So we're going to do that one after. Oh, this is a good one. Okay. So what's worse, to get it and lose it or to never have it at all? Get it and lose it.
Get it and lose it, yeah?
Yeah, I feel like when you get it, you can get it again.
I've
had it and lost it and had it and lost it a couple times. And I only like talking to people that's lost it before. I don't even like talking to people that have had it and only had a smooth run. I want to talk to no niggas that's had a smooth run. I want to hear you got it, you've lost it. How the fuck did you get that shit right back up again?
Okay, I was thinking more like, yeah, exactly what you said first, but then I thought about it now. Like, imagine having it all. Like, I was thinking more, because when I think big. Okay. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Imagine having it all. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then losing it. You've gone mad.
I don't mind.
Like, no, I mean, like, you will lose your mind. Because it's like, how are we going to get back to be back like how we had it before? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So, if you've never had it, yeah? If you never had it like that, and you're trying to achieve to get to that level, yeah? It's like, you can make it, then you lose it. Because it's not as big as how everybody will look at it. Do you get what I'm saying? You can get yourself right back on the track. But the person, people, I think, yeah, let's just say like, looking like Ja Rule, what 50 Cent did to Ja Rule. Ja Rule had it all.
But he didn't go down. It's not
he
like
went down.
It's not like my man was working at Walmart.
He went down. He lost everything. He's never got it back.
He just lost his rep.
He never got it back. Some people still maintain a little bit, but he's maintaining by doing the show.
If he had a show, he had a couple shows. Did he have Ja Rule and his wife at one point? They had a little thing going on. Ja Rule's not.
What, is it the one that 50 Cent bought all the seats?
No, I don't know. Oh, that's a performance. I'm talking about the TV show. He had a little TV show with his girl still. Okay, I get where you're coming from. But I would want to get in and lose it though. I'd want to experience it in a lifetime. I'd be cool. I'm going to be honest. If I had it all, depending on how I lost it, but if I lost it and I felt like I could get it again, I'll try get it again. If I felt like I couldn't get it again, at least I had the experience. Who wants to be living broke life forever?
But some people that have the experience, yeah. Do you know, because some people like, once they up there, yeah, they're so fascinated of, oh my God, I can't get it back. How am I going to get it back? That makes people lose their mind sometimes.
I would try to put I understand where you come from.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I feel like that would be more a man's perspective because men are like that.
Men are definitely like that.
For me personally, I would just accept the fact that I don't have it and it is what it is. I'll go back to a regular life. That would be the time when I'll go get the guy you was talking about.
Okay.
You know, it's like regular life. Yeah. I always said that though.
So you got a backup plan?
My backup plan is when I turn 40. I am going to turn 40. Well, you know what I mean. I'm not turning 40 anytime soon, by the way. You guys don't do that to me. But I've got a long stretch to 40, yeah? Once I'm touching 40, I would get with just a regular guy who works in like Royal Mail.
Why though? Do you think because life is just going to be very humble then?
Yeah.
Oh.
If I haven't made the meals myself,
yeah,
I would still be trying consistently. But I don't want to grow old alone.
Could I say something?
I would bring my man with me and I'll make the meals and I'll just take care of both of us at that point. If he doesn't have that drive, because not every man has that drive. So if he doesn't have that drive to be like a billionaire and I still have that drive, I will continue, but I'll take a nigger along with me though.
Okay.
I'll pick one up. I'll pick a regular nigga up and be like, come on.
Yeah, come on.
I'll make it shake.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's good at least. That's good at least.
Yeah.
Because more time, yeah, it's like, yo, forget the regular guy.
I'm regular guy and I'll glow him up. I'll make the bread and then he'll be...
He might feel insecure though. He might be like, nah, man, yo.
Then you're an idiot. Because I put you up and took you along with me. You better sit there and chill. I'll give you some bread. Start one of your businesses. What do you want to do? Here, take some change.
Okay.
You might end up making more than me. Who knows? At that point, I definitely will pick up something regular. Did I do the last question?
Yeah, you did the last question. But hold on. Hold on one that you wanted to hold.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I think it was... Yes, that was it.
Okay.
What or who in your career path inspires you?
Okay.
So, for example, you know how you do music?
Yeah.
Who inspires you in music? Why? And what else inspires you about music?
Well, the person that inspired me to want to do music, DMX.
That's crazy.
DMX, favorite rapper. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong.
R.I.P. DMX.
Yeah, R.I.P. to him. Don't get me wrong. Before DMX, Tupac was my favorite. Course. But, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it was more like DMX because the way he rapped, his poetry was just so deep. The words, the way he put the words together and the way he articulated himself. And, do you know what I'm saying? It was just so fascinating for me. I wanted to rap. I wanted to know, you know what I mean, how he did that. Do you know what I mean? So, he's really a person that really inspired me. And the song that really moved me, that caught my eye or that caught my ears with him was, either let me fly or give me death. Let my soul rest, take my breath. If I don't fly, I'ma die anyway. Never live on and I'll be gone any day. Let me fly.
Okay, I'll listen to it when I get home. I don't know how it goes.
So
So that was your tune?
Yeah, that was the song that caught me. I was like, right.
What year was that?
I would say 1998.
Okay.
1998. Yeah. I heard that. Either let me fly or give me. It's because that's how I felt. I felt like, right. Because I felt like I didn't want to live. Yeah, either let me fly or give me death. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Let my soul rest or take my breath. If I don't fly, man, I'm going to die. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was like, bruh. So it was so deep for me because them times that's how I felt. Like, I felt like, yo, I didn't have no purpose in this world. I felt like, yo, I don't even want to be here. Do you know what I mean? So I'm listening to somebody else that's saying these words and he kind of feels the same way too. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was what caught me to him. And from there, like every song hit different. Do you know what I'm saying? Every song.
He is a great artist though.
100%.
So I have a question. So what song of yours would you say would give somebody else that same feeling that DMX song gave you? Like, you know how you had those lyrics that like really meant and it hit you like that? What would your song be that you would want, even if you can't think about the lyrics,
it's like I'm proper
you'd want someone else to feel that you'd want them to feel where you was able to express that same thing that DMX was able to express that you felt when you was younger. Somebody else that was younger would be able to feel that same thing and relate.
I'm really trying to think, what song I had. Because I do remember there was a song that that I did, that ST and Biz were like, yeah, man, yo, like, need to rap like how Justo was rapping kind of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? But I can't remember what song it is, but right now, the only song I would turn around, I'll say that will want somebody to like, yo, like that right now, for me right now, it's because I just recently done a project called No Days Off. And there's a song in there that I like a lot. And it's called Trapped Here.
Trapped Here.
Yeah, Trapped Here. It's basically just talking about, yo, it's the same old cycle. Like, we're here grinding, getting this money.
So you're like trapped there. And it's kind of similar to that kind of gives the same kind of, the concept of like, we're here on earth and we're here, so we might as well make this shit shake.
You know what I'm saying? So we're trapped here. Like, it's like, yo, we do the same thing. We lose it all and then we start all over again. At some point, it's like, yo, when do you get the picture? Like, yo, bro, we're doing like, how are we starting from the beginning again? Do you get what I'm saying? So right now, I feel like that song right now, Trapped Here, if somebody hears that, they have to be like, yo, bro, you know what?
That's hard.
Yo, that is I feel that. I understand that.
We're trapped here.
Do you know what I mean?
No days off. Gotta hear that for sure. And then my one, okay. Oh yeah, this one was for me anyway. Okay. Okay, can a woman raise a boy to become a man, or has women reason boy?
Let me see. Okay, raise a
say
boy.
it to me.
Because I don't even know what I wrote. Hold on, wait. Because to be women to raise a boy, because to become more argumentative. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So basically what I'm saying,
can a woman raise a boy to become a man, or will women basically make the man become more argumentative
like a woman?
If I'm honest, I feel like so it can. No. Okay, so I'm gonna say this from two sides.
Hold on, wait.
Okay, go on.
Let me. What I'm saying is, yeah, can women raise a boy to become a man? Yeah. Or are women raising boys to become more like women?
And argumentative. Okay. That's
how
I feel like women they don't know how to not raise a man to be argumentative, a boy to become a man to not be argumentative, because we're women. But that's why there should be a 2-parent household.
Nowadays,
period.
How do you see guys nowadays?
Acting like women, arguing.
So who's
I just posted a TikTok about that.
So who's raising these men?
Women.
So don't you think
they're becoming like women, yeah.
So
and there's something in the water.
Don't you think it's fair that the
men should be in their life?
Yeah, men should be.
It has to be a 2-parent household.
So why is it so difficult sometimes, when a kid gets to a certain age, the women don't let the kid go to the dad and make the kid...
They're bitter. They still want that nigga. They don't know how to accept the fact that the man has moved on before them. They feel like they can do it by themselves and they don't need the man. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be fair and say some men don't even want to take care of their child.
I agree with you.
So I understand the woman's side where women be acting bitter and don't want the man to see their child because it's their own feelings. A lot of women, unfortunately, I have a bitter baby mother. He's my baby father, but he's a bitter baby mother. He acts like a bitter baby mother. And that's how a lot of women are. Like, they're upset. Especially once they get to over a certain age, they're like, oh, a lot of women kind of like process in their mind. And I'm going to be honest, it's because of mindsets like yours with they can't have 3 baby fathers and move on. They feel like, okay, I have the 1 baby father, I'm no longer going to be able to get anyone else. So in their mind, they feel like they're still meant to be with that man. And because they feel like they're still meant to be with that man, they're mad. Because the man's moved on. Or he's still playing with her. Especially in London. These niggas really be out here playing with their baby mother and then be having a whole nother woman somewhere else. They don't want the woman to move on. They got her stuck at home. They're stopping by at night, away for the whole weekend, playing the field at the same time. The woman's mad. So as soon as she moves on, it's giving
a few kind of feeling.
And then they feel like they can't move on outside of that. So of course they're still going to be mad at you when you're outside and they can't be outside and they can't afford to be outside. And niggas in London don't like to give their baby mothers no money. So of course they're even more upset because they're inside broke.
Yo, she went with a couple of combos there, innit? She wasn't playing.
Like, period. That's why they're mad.
I would say, yeah.
That's why they're mad. Okay, I would say this right now and I have to say this for the culture. If baby fathers gave their baby mothers more money...
Why is it a money thing?
They would be
Why is it a money thing?
They would be happier.
Problem. The problem is the money thing. Bro, you know what's so bad about this? The thing that's bad, yeah? Women are always chasing the money from the dads. And sometimes they forget, yeah, it's not about the money. It's just about the man being there for the child.
Okay, but
the kid ain't thinking about the money.
Okay, now hold on. The reason why I led to the money part
was
for the fathers who don't want to take their children every weekend. If you take your child every weekend, or you take your child on holidays, or you do extracurricular activities with your child, that's fine.
Big up the dads.
Big up the fathers that do that. My dad was one of them, so I know what it's like. And my baby father does that. So it's not given I'm bitter. But I do know women, a lot of women, that their baby fathers do not take them in their spare time. So it's giving, if you gave me more help financially, it would help your child financially, and it would stop me, hold on, let me land. It would stop me from preeing what you're doing. Whether you're outside on the weekend, because guess what? I could pay my mum little change so I can go out too. Or I can do something with the kids so I'm not sitting at home mad, because the ones that be on their phone watching what you're doing and just be mad, oh my gosh, she's got a new bitch. Sorry, you're not having the kids. You're not seeing them this weekend, even though you said you was. Guess where they was at home this weekend?
Over there with her. You know what? I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna hit you with something hard still.
And then it didn't come, so that means God wasn't meant to bring it through.
No, hold on.
Give your grandmother more money.
No, you know what? I would say something like, I think, there's men that just give the money and they're not spending time with their kids because they think they're already providing.
Yes, you're
just
right.
see what I'm saying?
And that's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah? But what I'm saying for me, it's more like, a man that wants to take care of his kid, thank you, it came back. See that?
Go on.
It came back. So imagine I'm giving you money to take care of my kids. Then you want me to take my kids and go and do things with my kids. Then I got to take out more money out of my pocket.
Okay, is your child...
Hold on, wait. Why can't we just, you do your part, I do my part. Take out your money for your kid, I'll take out my money for my kid. If you need me to give you money for grocery, cool. I'll give you the money for grocery for whatever the kids are eating and everything. But anything else, do yours, I do mine. They need clothes. When they're with me, I'll go and buy them what they need. And
what are you talking
I don't
about?
I don't need to give you the money to go and buy the clothes.
Why?
I could go. What do you mean why?
You're saying take your kid. I don't understand. You talking about a bitch that's got more than one child?
No, I mean, not like that. I mean, like, you've got your kid. We've got our kid. You're taking care of your part of the bargain. I'm taking care of my part of the bargain. I don't need to be giving you any money like that.
24/7, right?
I never told you to. We can split in the middle.
So
but because the government gives you everything and all the power, I have no right. So the kid's gonna live with you. You get what I'm saying? But if I tell you let's split in the middle, you're still not gonna be happy because you're still gonna want something.
Yeah, I still want some money.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so we're about to try these peanuts. We're about to try these peanuts. So
do you know what I mean?
You're not allergic to peanuts, are you?
No, I'm not allergic to anything.
You're Congolese. You can't be allergic to peanuts. Okay, so these are Caribbean infused peanuts. Please look at the flavors.
Right, these are a bit different flavors, isn't it? Right,
it's
they got
called
curry
Nutty
goat.
Professor. Look, this one's oxtail. Okay, so this one's oxtail and butter beans. What ones you got?
I got curry goat, jerk chicken. What's it called? I don't even know what this is.
Let me see. I think it's lobster seafood boil, right? Lobster seafood boil. So we're gonna try them. And then we've been drinking senju juice, of course. Amazing. You like both flavors, innit? What one are you gonna try?
Nah, I'm gonna try the
I wanna try the oxtail still. You gonna try the curry goat?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try the oxtail. Okay, let's see.
Right,
How would you press it like that?
Just
no,
open it.
It was easy. It don't look like it's got enough seasoning there for real. Let me try.
What? Oh, they put the actual seasoning on the
Look at mine. Mine look like it's got little seasoning on
Yeah, it has got the seasoning still.
One of them anyway.
Just like peanut. No. I don't think they put a lot of seasoning on this one. Because I can't taste the curry.
Mine tastes like oxtail still. Look, I try mine. So mine try to taste like oxtail. Let me see if this one trying to taste like curry. How can you say this don't taste like curry? It's got bare yellow on it. It smells like curry.
I say it tastes like peanut.
And your mouth yellow now.
Oh,
They're good though. They're good. I don't really like peanuts, but I taste the curry in this though. Let's try the lobster one. I feel like I'm meant to do something to clear my palate. Let's take one more shot.
This
we're
is
about
definitely
to be opposite anyway.
Oxtail, yeah.
Yeah, also, one taste that Oxtail, innit?
Oxtail and butter as well. Beans.
Go
I
on
like
then. You want to take them with you then?
I'll take the
them,
Oxtail.
yeah. Yeah, look, take one more shot with me.
You're done
The
in my
leaving
tongue.
shot. That's my one. You need to give me your cup. You got like a triple cup at this point. Okay. All right, cheers. To life.
To life.
Okay, I'm happy with you this one. The last shot I was...
No, it's mad, innit? I'm telling you, the one had me buzzing.
Facts.
Yo, right now, No Days Off is out. It's your boy Justo. Follow me on Instagram Justo _ full tank, Twitter, Facebook, all of that. Yeah. That's my same thing that I have it on.
Yeah, we'll put it below.
I know that. So yeah.
Below.
No Days Off. Check it out.
No Days Off. Check it out. And there's a specific song.
On No Days Off, yeah?
Yeah, what was the one that you mentioned it?
That
you got
Trapped Here.
What's it? Trapped In?
Yeah, Trapped Here.
Trapped Here.
Yeah.
Trapped Here on No Days Off.
Yeah, check that out,
I'm
man.
going home to listen to it right now. I gave my feedback. And yeah, it was so lovely having you, my boy. I'm sad I didn't get you the ice cream.
Nah, it doesn't even matter,
man. Next time. So this is Beneath the Surface with Lilly and my boy Justo.
See the way they got me trapped in, out here. On my block is where we working, trapped here. On my man them steady stacking, out here. Tryna feed them fiend, tryna pursue our dream. See the way they got me trapped in, out here. On my block is where we working, trapped here. On my man them steady stacking, out here. Tryna feed them fiend, tryna pursue